Good morning. Welcome to Media Day here at the Hoover Campaign headquarters. We have Channel 12 here doing all of the video production that will be posted up on YouTube every Monday or every Friday or every Monday and Friday. We want to get our message out to you, and it's going to be a polite message, one that King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table would be proud of. King Arthur was from the British Empire, which was the original empire, the most powerful empire, and the only true empire in this world. You've seen me look presidential, so now I'm going to take off my jacket and sit down and answer your questions. Thank you for tuning in. You know, when King Arthur came up with the Knights of the Round Table, his goal was to make each knight equal. And that's something that we should strive for in the United States. We have too much hierarchy of I'm better than you, you're not as good as me. We're all created by God. God reached into the dirt, he got the dust and he spit in it, and he made every single one of us. So there's no reason to believe that you're better than anybody else. And also the Knights of the Round Table had to take an oath. I'm not going to ask the questioners here to take the oath, but I want them to hear what the oath is. The oath was, do you swear to be polite? And the knights had to answer yes. And if they weren't polite, they were excused from the round table. So we're going to be polite today. The questioners are going to be polite. I'm going to be polite. We're going to respect each other's opinion, and we're going to try and come up with some solutions for all of the many problems that address the United States today.
I noticed you have your wedding ring on. Isn't it true you and your wife are getting an annulment?
My wife and I are getting an annulment. We're waiting for the Dover doofus to get the paperwork finished because the Johnny cum laude in Dresden didn't get the job done. So she and I have the same problem, lawyers that can't get the work done. We are getting an annulment. We will be best friends. I wear my wedding ring because I am married at this point. I will not take it off until a judge has said that the marriage did not occur. It is annulled.
I noticed you shaved your beard. Is there a reason why?
It's because half of the women like the beard, half of the women don't like the beard. I have a former girlfriend named Ruth, and she absolutely hated the beard. Every time we got together, when are you going to shave the beard? And I just didn't feel like it. And then along came Katie. And do you know how Katie got me to shave my beard? She said, Roger, I love you. Will you shave your beard? And my answer was an immediate yes and an immediate shave job. Now, the wife that we spoke about earlier that I'm getting annulled from, she loves the beard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shave twice a year. I'm going to shave on Easter morning, and I'm going to shave I'm going to shave on Groundhog Day because both Jesus and the groundhog get resurrected on those days.
How can we improve the driving skills of Americans?
We can improve driving skills in America the following ways, and I could not agree with any questioner anymore about how much this is needed. Right outside of this campaign headquarters office, in a 35-mile-an-hour speed zone, cars do 60 to 80. And the Dunedin Police and the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office, they're just too busy with real crime to keep that speed down. I've got several ideas. One is, I have a state trooper in Tennessee who taught me how to drive. His name is Commander Gene Scott. Now, he's retired, but I think for the right amount of money, he and his Florida counterpart could get together and devise an 8-week driving course. Now, after you go to this 8-week, or while you go to this 8-week driving course, I have a unique idea about what will make it good. We are going to invite all of the NASCAR drivers, including past drivers like King Richard, to participate in the driving course. And there's going to be a part of that driving course that's slow speed because we don't want to hurt any of our American citizens. But the NASCAR drivers are going to swap paint. They're going to tip you, which means spin you around. They might push you into the wall. They're going to teach you what it's like to get hit in your car when your slow behind is in the left lane. You've been asked and asked and asked and asked to get over to the right lane if you're driving slow, and you absolutely refuse. We're going to make sure that you know where the slow lane is. It's the one all the way to the right, and the more speedy lane is the one to the left. Now, to the EMS workers of America, the Blue Line brothers who save lives, whose success in saving lives absolutely depends on getting to the scene of the accident or the heart attack or the stroke in a timely manner. I see every day that you drivers don't want to get out of the way of the ambulance. Either you're stupid, or you're deaf, or you're blind. Whatever it is, you don't belong under the wheel of a motor vehicle in this country.
How can we employ more Americans?
Okay. We are going to employ Americans in the following way. And I want to talk about, I hope a questioner asks me about debt again, because we owe $192 trillion. I can get the United States out of debt totally in 3 months, 90 days. Now, I know that sounds fantastical, or it sounds like something DT would say, or it sounds like something HC would lie about, but I'm going to have the camera shut off in a minute, and I'm going to explain it to you both, and then I'm just going to have you acknowledge that the plan I've given you is viable in your opinion. And the reason I have to do this is the plan has to be top secret to work. No one can have any advanced knowledge about it except you two men who I would trust with my life. If you were on my Secret Service security detail, I would have no problem trusting either of you with my life. Now, the way I'm going to get rid of the debt, which will allow hiring to occur at an unprecedented rate, is I'm going to reduce